Hi guys, welcome to this is Tate block. Tate block. We're starting with Frostbite versus Sled, which is right off the bat.
Wow, this is
Exciting
gonna be a
game so far.
this is gonna be a very interesting match. Wario player versus Meat Gunner. Now, this is a match
Yeah.
you don't see very often, just given the fact that Wario is pretty absent online, while you see Meat Gunner just making more of an appearance. But just the fact that Wario has to get in to get his combo started causes it to be a little bit of a problem for him when you go up against Meat Gunner, who just uses projectiles.
Yeah, so here's my opinion on it. I think it's probably even for Sled just because Wario has really good down air off stage and be kind of hard to deal with that. But
that's very true.
it's gonna be super hard for Wario to get in, as you said.
Yeah, but just given the fact that Sled chose the up B out of shield option for Meat Gunner, that's going to be a little bit of an advantage for Wario in the sense that because he can get the recovery just as easily, allowing him to get the first stock off.
Expecting that tech to just die for that. So Frostbite, even if he does lose this, I'm pretty sure he plays Roy, which is also a pretty bad matchup for Meat Gunner. So I think he has his matchup options covered, and he's also just doing really well so far.
Yeah, but you can never count out Sled at the moment. He's just trying to get this lead back right now. It's a little bit difficult for him with 50% of damage racked onto himself and still not being able to get Frostbite to sub 100, almost dying to that back.
He's just weaving around these nairs perfectly, and just punishing him. I feel like he knows his matchup.
Yeah, it seems like it. Probably fought some really good Meat Gunners in the past, or just knows how to go against zoners. You can never count out a Virginia player like Frostbite.
So let's kind of gotta just fish here for something. Frostbite in a really good position back here.
The up B Meat Gunner.
Yeah, that thing scoops. That's gonna take it. Still, just one gold though. Or as earlier, he's been weaving around these nairs. He could just go for a backer or maybe just a timed F-tilt.
Yeah, but right now, Sled's trying everything in his power not to lose this second stock. And right now, he is second stock off of Frostbite. But thankfully, makes it back with some great DI. He has to be very careful because Meat Gunner can easily just press up B right now and could take Wario's stock.
Yeah, I was so sure he was dead from that charge shot. Sled was going for those nutty charge shots that are killing you at 40.
Crazy combos like that are not easy to pull up, but when you get them, they are worth it in the end. And right now, you see that Sled has one stock left, and Frostbite, with that great DI, survives to have his second stock. And being able to catch Sled on the whip punish with that up B.
Ooh. Charge shot. You see Sled actually whipping these smash attacks a lot. I think that's one of Sled's worst habits. He tries fishing for soft missile to up smash.
Yeah, he's thinking that most people are going to just land on his shield in without spacing correctly, but you see how Frostbite is spacing his moves correctly and using safe moves on shield, and Sled in the process is just pressing buttons. He's using up smashes, up Bs, and Frostbite is taking advantage of that. And right now, it seems like Frostbite is having a struggle to get in right now. 43% on Sled, while Frostbite is at 101.
Yeah, so it's covering a lot of Frostbite's options right now. He's trying to jump in, but Frostbite does have a lot. So you always got to keep into consideration.
Yeah, the big game changer of this, and whether Frostbite will win with just one interaction of up B. No, up air into up B, and
that's it. Just as you say that. WAF's such a scary tool. You actually, I noticed because I was just watching Horchata, I feel like Frostbite uses his WAFs not as much, because I've been watching the streams. He doesn't I feel like just Horchata pushes aggression in many ways, and Frostbite more just kind of sits back, lets you whiff your moves, and then just punishes you for it.
Yeah. Most Warriors have two different types of playstyles. They'll be very patient and wait out WAF till it comes out, and if they miss it again, they'll pay patient once more. Or you'll have Warriors that are going to just continue to add on aggressive natures that's going to be using quarter WAFs or half WAFs just to get their damage out and kills earlier, because even half wafts are just crazy powerful.
Yeah, it's scary because you think you're not gonna die and you still die at like 70.
Exactly. So with that being said, we're going
Roy.
to be seeing a Roy switch. Surprising,
Roy.
given the fact that Frostbyte won the first match.
I do think this is a good option though, unless you. I'm wondering what stage we're going to. I hope you ban Lilac. Okay, yeah. So this is pretty good matchup for Roy. Just rush down completely, kind of messes up Gunner.
Yeah, that's true. Any type of rushdown character can just oppress zoners and me Gunner as a whole. Just given the fact that the fast speed and great air mobility of Roy, along with the added damage, allows for him to be able to get kills early, especially with that dancing blade.
You do have to really play smart though if you're gonna try and rush down me Gunner, because most me Gunners will just expect it and then you just whip your move and you get punished for it. But it's looking pretty even so far.
Yeah, they're both doing their very best just to make sure not to get hit by anything. Almost.
Ooh, went for the setup. Really good,
was...
but it was a little too far away. That's not gonna kill. Yeah, town.
Great DI on Frostbyte's part, parrying the first two hits of the missile and throwing Sled off stage.
I don't know if he makes it back. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, using the strong hit of F forward air is going to be able to take that first stock. And right now, he's just racking up more and more damage. Down air, surprisingly, is such a good combo starter.
He's down air. I never see Rose do that.
Yeah, it's very rare to see normal Roy players do that, but when you find top-level Roy players, I've seen Cola do that multiple times as just a mix-up tool. Rather than just empty hop, they go for a down air. And it is somewhat safe on shield if you space it correctly. And right now, you see that they're both at their second stock, but the percent difference is quite large. But right now, you see that Frostbyte is starting to get damage tacked onto him by Sled. Right?
One thing I do want to see Frostbyte doing is not just completely blindly rushing down, because Sled just puts out these bombs sometimes, and you can just down tilt that for free, like right there. You want to jump over.
Yep, and because he didn't cross up. Just because he didn't actually hit the bomb, he tried to use Dancing Blade and got punished for it.
He's playing a little too scared of it, which is... I understand. Scary character. But you just have to kind of... especially if you're a sword, you just kind of gotta hit it.
Exactly, and you have a disjointed hitbox. Me Gunner technically does have somewhat of a disjointed hitbox, but it comes in the fact of projectiles.
Wow, he's alive from that.
ZI will help, along with Town and City having such a high ceiling.
Oh, that's dead. So, also one thing, is that hashtag gonna take it? Wow, heavy character. Heaviest one of them.
Close to it. But right now, you see that Sled's just using his bread and butter zoner style of treatment, just throwing out projectiles and making sure that Frostbyte doesn't get in. But hopefully, Sled can keep this momentum and not get hit, but with that F-tilt, it's going to take that second stock, and both at their final stock. And with both of these characters, they have such a crazy damage output that even with Frostbyte at 79%, he can easily make this back with just a couple combo hits.
Yeah, I do want to see Frostbyte play a little bit more patiently, like approaching, because he's just kind of getting walled out for just naring.
Yeah. So that goes for any game. Each game you learn something and adapt. So if Frostbyte may not take this game, he has another game to go and adapt.
Yeah. 1-1. I wonder if he's going to switch back to the Wario.
Yeah, it could have been a very... Just seeing how the match went. Both matches so far have been the last stock, last hit situations. And seeing how Frostbyte was able to take the game with Waft, that last one, he wanted to switch it up with Roy and see what habits Frostbyte could have made in this situation. And he may switch back to Wario, like you said, and take the game, or he might stick it out with Roy and possibly take the game, but never count out Sled for his ability to just oppress neutral with just the amount of projectiles he throws out.
Is this a best of 5?
I have no idea.
If it's a best of 5, I kind of understand.
Best of 3. Okay. Yeah.
Then that's a very bold move, actually.
Stained boy.
Yeah, switch on winning a best of 3 is like, that's ballsy.
Playing going to Lilac.
Ooh, bad stage for Frostbite.
Yeah, well, it's possible that he could have had his stages that he wanted to go to taken out. So
Is that
possibly
really-
he wants to take Sled to a stage where he feels like he can win.
Yeah, maybe, but this is still, he's doing really well actually, but this is Sled's favorite stage and what he thinks is the best Mii Gunner stage, which could be.
Yeah, just given the fact that the slants help so much with the bombs and down tilt along with down smash, helping to actually two-frame makes things a lot easier and more consistent when it comes to kills. But right now you see how Frostbyte is just taking over and just doing such a great job of pressing Sled, making sure that he doesn't get anything started and to make sure that he can't set up anything. And right now 120, now 100, no, now it's stock taken.
Also with these, just these platforms, it might be easier for Frostbite to kind of juggle Mii Gunner, because Mii Gunner's disadvantage is very bad, and, you know, rushdown character. Oh, he's carrying him. I thought he was going to go for something nutty.
Oh, that would have been crazy. Not gonna lie, it would have been interesting to see an up B come out when he was juggling him, but possibly it wouldn't have connected in time.
Yeah,
but
I
right now
think-
you see,
Yeah, you see, he actually is kind of playing a bit more patient, kind of faking out that jump, air dodging to the ground. That's gonna die. You're gonna die for that, yeah.
yeah,
140 or something.
yeah, though it was a pretty high percent. But as you can see, 92 to 16 right now. Ooh, using that
I
charge.
went for it. Wouldn't have killed, but would have done like 40%.
Yeah, but given the fact that Frostbyte was going to jump at that moment, he would have lost his jump if he got hit by the charge shot and would have died instantly.
Definitely. I don't know if he would have died, but Sled would have gone for him. He would have died. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice butter. Just kind of took that.
A
Well,
great
close
jab
down.
into Lar back there was great.
Sled just going for the handy up here.
Yeah, Frostbyte is just has changed so drastically throughout these two matches, and right now you see that he is just moving so well on Lilac, which is supposedly Sled's best stage.
Yeah.
In his opinion.
Playing a lot more carefully. That could be dead. That's definitely dead. And that's going to be the set. 2-1 for Frostbyte after losing that really close switch on win. And then taking the 2 stock.
Not an option.
Incredible play by Frostbyte, and just seeing the impressive nature and power that Roy is. You can never count any character out, especially one that has the ability to kill you earlier than limit cross slash.
That hurt.